This newlywed couple was embracing in the car 1 second ago, but the next second they suffered a serious car accident. The wife, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was thrown out of the car by the huge impact. She barely survived, but when she woke up again, she was very unfamiliar with everything around her and even mistook her husband for the attending doctor. Although the husband tried his best to explain his identity, it did not bring him his wife's closeness and trust, but rather a face full of rejection and incomprehension. Looking at the wedding ring that appeared out of nowhere on her hand, her eyes were full of disbelief. Faced with his wife's inexplicable estrangement, Jack instantly felt a sense of sadness and helplessness. He could not accept that the lover who had once pledged her love to him had completely forgotten him overnight. However, the doctor attributed this to the normal phenomenon of memory loss caused by a brain injury, saying that as long as she returned to familiar daily life, her memory would quickly recover gradually. Despite getting a professional medical explanation, every time he thought of his wife treating him like a stranger, Jack's heart was still consumed by endless loss and pain. But fate seemed to have no intention of stopping there. He had only gone home to change clothes, and his in-laws, whom he had not seen for 5 years, had privately changed the hospital room. But what he didn't expect was that a crisis was also quietly approaching. Soon, from his conversation with his parents, Annie was surprised to find that the man in front of her who claimed to be her husband was actually meeting his parents for the first time. If she had already married this man, why had her parents never met him? But when she asked her mother with a heart full of doubts, her mother chose to avoid answering. This made Annie increasingly feel that there seemed to be an unspeakable secret hidden behind it. However, Jack never imagined that when the doctor suggested that Annie return to family life as soon as possible to recover her memory, Annie's parents would insist on taking her home.